Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Lazy Lolly, and I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this Temari cosplay from Naruto, and also going to document some special things that happened at the Taka Anime Fest in Benin City. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share with your friends. Let's get into it. I started with the wig. I said to use afro. I decided to use afro style because the time I checked people that have done the cosplay before and they used the straightforward style, they were looking like lion. No shade to the cosplayers that did it that way. And I wanted the hair to stand. I wanted the cosplay to be fun and perfect. I didn't want it to look tacky because I'm going for an anime festival with this one. It's not something I can just edit out. I'd love to draw the pictures of the cosplayers that used afro for their Temari cosplay, but I don't have permission to use their picture for any of my YouTube video, and I don't want to get copyrighted, but you understand what I'm saying. Well, as you guys know, I always use attachment to make my cosplay wig. The color of this hair, according to the Nigerian attachment naming system, they call this silver, which is actually blonde in my eyes, but the main blonde was too white for my liking. It was giving Ino's type of hair color, not Temari's type of hair color. So I cut the length of the hair that I needed, rolled it on a roller, soaked it in hot water. Once it was done, I used crochet and attached it to the wig cap. And for the hand fan, I wanted to use wood for the skeleton, but first of all, wood is very expensive and it's actually very heavy. So I just remember that in my uncle's house back in the village where he was building a house for my grandmother, and I saw him using this electric casing to cover the wires that were outside the building. And this electric casing, I don't know what the actual name of this stuff, but it's actually very light and it can do the job of the wood for the hand fan. So I got it, drilled a hole in the middle of it was actually easy to work with because it's light. And when the way I melted it, I used soldering iron to just melt the middle and created a hole, and I put that iron inside. Though I later reduced the number of, because here I think it's about 16 that are here, but later I reduced it to about 5 or 7 of it because it was too big. Though it wasn't that heavy, but it was too big, and there was not enough space for movement. So I reduced the size, and it's time to spray paint it. And I wore nose mask because I don't like the smell of the spray paint. So black per usual. My neighbors were complaining about the smell, but that's none of my business. They used to smoke and cause nuisance, so this is nothing compared to the nonsense they used to do to me. Anyways, I spray painted the whole stuff, waited for it to dry, and for the material that I used to cover the skeleton, I used silk. I've forgotten the name of the material the man called it, but when I went to the market and explained how the kind of thing I'm working on, the person selling material, the person I normally buy my cosplay materials from, recommended this material. It was cheaper than the normal material that I usually use to make cosplay. So I used white, and I bought purple spray paint. Oh my god, I bought purple spray paint, but the purple wasn't dark purple, it was pink like purple, and it wasn't dark enough for me. So I said to just cut one of my old cosplay material that was dark purple and glued it to the material, and boom, Temari hand fan is ready. As usual, I went to my friend's place, used the sewing machine. He went to work, he gave me keys to his house, and I was busy standing on his bed. Thank god he will not see this video because he'll be very angry if he catch me standing on his bed like that. But anyways, I decided to go with the long slits both sides because I want to look sexy and stuff like that. But this is me checking out the whole costume, making sure it looked right. Though after wearing the whole thing, I figured I'll wear holes inside because I don't want my pants to show. This is me doing makeup for the photo shoot, and this is me at architecture in Nnamdi Azikiwe University snapping picture. And people are looking at me, but it's not my business because I'm used to things like this. It's not the first time I'm snapping picture inside school. But anyways, this is basically the I won't call this a tutorial, but it's more like a documentary on how I made the Temari cosplay. The hand fan gave me a lot of stress because I was cutting and making mistake and readjusting. As you can see, probably at the back of the hand fan there are lots of glues that are showing, stuff like that. But anyway, let me just show you guys how the Taka anime first went.